Fucking heard that.
Guess what? When I'm at work, there's always hair on my head.
You know, man, I can't read up close. I'm too old.
No, me It's usually a pair in my pocket or there's a pair on top of my head.
Yep. I know, right? And Eve, that's enough. We don't want to be here all day, dude. And Eve.
Here,
Okay. What? That's all got to melt anyways. Just leave it.
Leave it?
Yep. Sit down and eat one of your sandwiches, damn it.
Oh, God.
Besides, you're making us look bad.
Yeah.
I gotta remind myself to call you anytime I had, need some grunt work done.
Yeah, you need yard work or manual labor, you know, digging ditches,
Yeah.
laying brick, all that
Cuts
stuff.
hair and does yard work and never stops.
Yeah.
You ever find out who put the construction waste in your bin?
No.
Gotta be somebody down that road.
Oh, 100% it was one of those,
Somebody
one of
put
the cars.
construction
Somebody did a
stuff in?
basement.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
That's why when I decided to get those cameras, because,
Yep.
and then once, like if I start wiring and putting plumbing in there, like all those assholes, like, wonder how brittle that oil tank is now.
Oh, probably the same as it was. I bet you it didn't even affect it. They're tough. Oh, excuse me.
And still ask if we were doing marshmallows. If we can get close enough to do friggin' marshmallows.
Absolutely. Bring a 30-foot stick.
Hitting the donut, eh? You guys want a donut?
No, I'm good.
You're gonna spoil your Burger King. You're not getting a pie now.
I've never wanted one.
Those deep fried pies are pretty good, Terry. At Burger King?
Deep fried.
Yeah, they're deep fried pies. They're awesome.
What?
Yes, they're like the old McDonald's ones. They deep fry them.
Oh, yeah.
Like an apple pie, but they
Yes,
deep fry them?
sir.
Now, do they have the Hershey's chocolate pie in the freezer there, the fridge there?
I don't know what they got there, honestly.
Because the one on the 401, I never missed a meal without having one of those Hershey pies. But,
Well, you are a man of distinguished taste.
but the one now at Napanee, I never think about getting the
Yeah.
pie. I didn't know they had deep fried pie.
Yeah, it's the apple, and then they'll usually have blueberry or
If I
cherry.
bring them a Mars bar, will they deep fry it?
Probably not.
I've never had one. I've always wanted one.
Go to the fair.
We were gonna go to the fair this year and we missed it. So
They're pretty good.
The deep fried Oreos are better.
really?
Yeah, the deep fried Oreos were awesome, man.
Huh.
They're divine.
We'll meet you at the fair. We can go on some rides together, buddy.
Oh, I don't do rides.
Oh my God.
I went on a ride as a kid, me and somebody else, and it was one of the ones where it was at Napanee, and it went around and around and around. It was only like, I don't know, 10 little seats, and two of them you get in, and it twirled as you went around.
Yeah, it's a tilt-a-whirl.
Is that what it was called? But the people in front of us just had chocolate shakes, and they puked all over everybody as it twirled and went around.
Why didn't they stop the ride?
They didn't. They puked and they kept going.
I think I would have been yelling at the operator to stop the ride or die.
So we got off that. It was me and my sister, I think, is what it was.
Yeah.
And we got off that and we recovered.
Oh, God.
We kind of said, well, that's the end of the ride.
Yeah. I know a few people that get sick on rides. They don't go on them.
Yeah. not a ride person.
Oh, really? Well, that's too bad. Guess it's just you and I then, babe.
The roof is melting today.
Yep.
Should have brought some chains and the tractor. We could have tore that little roof off and burn it too.
Yeah. Yeah, burn the shingles and stuff.
Sure, why not?
That would have
Couldn't
been
be any
real.
worse than oil cans.
True enough.
Yeah. The little bit of shit that we burn in this world is nothing compared to the stuff that they're
No.
actually burning.
Yeah.
Can't believe the old birdhouse on the tree is still intact.
I know, right?
That's been there a long time.
I don't know if any birds live in that.
Over there.
Right there on the right above the camera.
Yeah.
Now goes the skid.
There's gonna be one hell of a mound of holes.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll call you when I take the furnace out of there, Tim.
I don't care. Call me.
Yeah, we'll probably I'll have to take it apart, I think. I don't think
Well, it should be in sections.
yeah, I'll have to
I mean, they carry it down
dissect it.
there.
Yeah.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Are you on Facebook?
No, I'm on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's watching. I just then even when it's done, it'll be on there. So just like another video.
Nice. Hi, YouTube. How you doing?
Thank everybody for helping us, YouTube.
Wait, I didn't do my hair.
The fire did it for you, bud.
Got no hair up here though.
Aunt Eve, leave that wood
Oh
alone.
no, she's just grabbing
Okay.
her.
Jeez. Okay.
Hey, thanks for all your help.
Thanks for your goodies. They were
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, thanks for the goodies. Bye.
Well, I will.
Boom.
Would you quit doing it? You're scaring the wildlife.
Oh, shit. I think I got Eve again. It's all right. She's going home. She can change her pants.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me that time.
No.
I
Yeah.
think I'm too tired. See you guys.
See ya.
Her coat.
Aunt Eve, your
Your
coat.
coat's here.
What's that?
Your coat.
Oh, the coat. I'm always leaving stuff.
It won't fit me, so you gotta take it.
Well, at night.
I don't think so.
See ya. Oh, man.
I don't think I've ever sat outside in the middle of February in my shirt.
I know, right? This is insane. It's like the nicest day of winter today.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, another 8 minutes and they'll be behind that tree.
I highly doubt that, bud. Should run an umbrella or something, I guess.
I got an umbrella in the truck, actually. My golf umbrella.
Mm, shit.
I don't know.
And I don't know how she does it.
God, she just goes
I don't know
and
either.
goes
How
and
Yeah.
old
goes
is
and
a
goes.
woman, is she?
I think she's two or 3 years younger than Mom, so she's at least 65.
Yeah.
I'm 48 and I didn't have enough energy as she did.
Oh, I know, man. That's crazy.
Jesus.
Their generation.
You didn't even cook your hot dogs, buddy.
No, you know what? I wasn't hungry.
No, after she made me eat that damn sandwich and those cookies.
We had
I
that
wasn't
big
that hungry.
breakfast, and I was stuffed. Part of the reason why I get tired out early or easily because I'm so full.
Yeah, blame it on the bacon and eggs,
That's
buddy.
right. Bacon and eggs, pancakes, and toast. Good stuff.
Don't burn your hair.
Here, do you want me to get it with that shovel?
It's still too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it throws a lot of heat.
Don't lose your other eyebrow, buddy. It's okay, YouTube. He's a genuine fireman. A professional. He knows what he's doing. I said you're a professional fireman. You know what you're doing.
Well, he's getting better at starting and keeping the fires going.
Yeah, that's true.
Fake it till you make it. Man.
Yeah.
That tank ever,
Yeah, it's all bowed in now, eh?
There's no eyebrows left.
You
That's
won't-
good because they're old man eyebrows. And
Yeah, the Santa Claus eyebrows, buddy.
Yep.
You won't have to shave tomorrow either.
yeah.
Hopefully those kids aren't abusing my mother.
On this side like crazy.
Yeah, I hope so.
What time is it? Clyde's probably asleep right now. That's really bright.
142.
140 what?
42.
Just think someone probably sat here 100 and some years ago doing the same damn thing.
Yeah. Silly bastards.
Yeah. Should have been inside napping.
That is really hot on that side.
Yeah, it
Not
is.
so bad on that side or that side, but man. Whew. So you're gonna drop all three of those trees?
I think so, Tim.
Yeah.
They're just gonna be annoying.
Yep.
You know what those fir trees do to roof material? They just
Yeah.
like destroy them. So. Yep, everything close to the house, all gonna come down. I think.
Sure, why not?
Well, tell friggin' Steve to get up here and cut the damn things down.
Yeah.
I think you'd have to be careful with that one with the well right there, won't you?
Which one? That one?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
You have to build a new platform on that well.
Yeah. Although it is leaning kind of that way, so we'll have to cut it and maybe even put a rope on it and with the tractor or
Yeah.
something. I don't know. What about your dad?
I don't think he would want to take
take the chance. Yeah.
it going into the
Well, now's the time when he's got to tear the house apart.
Mm.
Oops.
I thought about my family and I thought, no, that doesn't
A
want
little
to go
different if
away.
it was sitting out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty damn close to the house, that one, eh?
You have to get a professional. Unless if he's willing to climb up the tree and, cut little pieces off it.
Good luck with that. That's a young man's game.
I was volunteering you to do it.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. No way.
To see you get up there.
Dude!
I don't like heights, so homie's not playing that
Oh
game.
my god.
You and me both.
Yeah. Those damn trees when we were kids, they were just like big Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They weren't much bigger than that. You could string lights on them and yep. It's too bad they tore that. Do you remember the old drive house there, Tim?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
I was a really young kid when they tore that down. It's
And
probably
that's
like,
that where the cap is?
yeah, that whole, like, you can see the outline of trees there.
Yeah.
That was the size of the building. Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
There was at least one or two old cars parked in it, and yeah.
I was only here briefly when I was younger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because, well, like we're talking, like I never hung around with Glenn in like public school or high school. But
Right.
just after school finished, we kind of hung out, me and him and Jason Brown and
Yeah.
a few others. We fished at the bridge,
Yeah.
and then the three of us had a falling out, and never really, we just had the falling out, and that was it.
What was that about?
Well,
I don't know. I like these stories, man.
oh yeah, I don't care if he's videoing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing racy about it. It's just
With
people
Glenn
fight.
and I, it was because we were at the Tamworth Hotel. We never drank. We just went in to play pool, and I was joking around with him because he never paid for any pool. And
Oh, really? Yeah.
yeah, and I said to him, I just jokingly, I said, well, when your check comes in next week, you can pay for the pool.
Oh, and he took it the wrong
Oh,
way.
he took it bad because he was getting bugged a lot about being on the social system.
Yeah.
So
Well,
anyways,
people were ruthless back here about that stuff then. It's the stigma of it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so anyways, he didn't take that too well. And I told him, I said, look, dude, I'm just kidding. He goes,
I
oh,
know.
give a fuck and whatnot. And so he really took it the wrong way. And then, with the other guy, we would go up to the bridge, we'd go fishing, and he would leave me and just go sit with Glenn all night or all day. And I'm like, well, I kind of feel like a taxi.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, he took that one the wrong way, and then he quit speaking to me for a long time. And
People are funny, eh?
fuck, you say one stupid thing, it's funny, and everybody takes you so seriously.
Yeah, I know, buddy.
Yeah.
I
Well,
lived
there was
it.
another guy in the mix that was kind of the shit disturber, kind of getting things instigated. Whatever I said, he went and told them, but put a little spin on it.
Mm,
And I'm like, whatever, everybody just go to fucking hell.
yep.
So that kind of, put a kibosh on that until, I don't know, what is it, maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago or more, and then Glenn had his attacks or whatnot, and then we came as a fire department, and then I kind of befriended him again, and
Right.
since then I was there for him for every little thing that he needed, and I loved it, but he's just a stubborn old man.
Yeah, you had to watch what you say, man, or he wouldn't talk to you for years.
Well, after his heart attack, I called his Aunt Eve. Well, I called Evelyn, and the next time I was there, he's like, okay, man, he says, if I ever have one of those attacks again, don't you ever call her again. I said, what for? He goes, because nobody needs to worry about me. I said, well, I'm sorry to tell you, but everybody worries about you. And he didn't speak to me for, oh, I don't know, it was a week or two. And then finally he called me up and says, hey, man, I could use your help with, whatever, like taking the ashes out of the stove or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it was just like nothing ever happened. So he stewed about it. But I told him, I said, well, Glenn, I'm sorry, but if you have another attack, I said, I'm going to call whoever I have to.
Well, that's why, like, you had messaged me, it was a few years ago
Yep.
about that, and I just,
Had a heart attack.
yeah, and I felt bad, but I didn't come back out. It's just I couldn't go down that rabbit
Yep.
hole again, man, because
I
I know
understand.
how it would, I know how it would end. Like, that was our entire child and adult lives
Yep.
was, you'd good for a couple of years, best friends, say something stupid, pissed
Yeah.
off.
Yep.
I'll kill you if you ever come back here again.
Yeah.
It was like,
And
whatever.
you know what? I totally understand your side of it. And
Yeah.
I agree with you, but I felt that you had to know.
Yeah, no, I
Yep.
appreciated that.
Just like the night that, shit went down here, and I'm like, well, I got to make those phone calls. I really don't want to, but I had to. And I know up there he's giving me fucking
He's probably
shit
like,
for it.
fuck you all.
He's like,
Fuck
yeah,
you
he's
all."
like, just leave me there to rot.
Yeah, probably. That's how he is. Yeah.
I hate Friday nights now. Just because of it. Yeah, I'll just run over there. I'll be 15 minutes. Every fucking time I say something like that, I'm longer or something bad happens. Doesn't matter where I go. Yeah, if I tell Tina I'll be half an hour, I'm 2 hours, and I gotta come home and some big fucking story.
Right.
Why now I say I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same going to the thing.
Yeah.
So your last falling out with him, was that over the truck?
He was gonna buy a little Cavalier and wanted me to put it in my name and insure it and
Yep.
stuff. It's
And
like,
let him drive it.
it's like, dude, I can't. Like, it's not. You can't get away with that stuff now. Like,
Nope.
Not like you said back then.
No, 45, 50 years ago, maybe, but not these.
someone could bump him in a parking lot and I'm getting sued. Like, whether he's even in the car. Like,
Yep.
it's like, dude, I'm sorry. Marla
Well-
was there. That was when you first moved here, like
I know.
9, 10 years ago, I guess.
And even he wanted me to find him a four-wheeler. And I said, Glenn, you can't legally drive. He goes, I don't give a fuck. I said, look, they don't touch you when you're driving your lawnmower.
Yeah,
It's
so just
it's technically it's a motorized vehicle. You can't be driving it down. But I said they don't touch you with that.
yeah,
I said, and they said, well, what about a golf cart? And I said, if it's
an electric.
electric, you're
yeah,
fine. But I said gas, you're screwed again.
Yeah,
Well, I'll just get a four-wheeler. And I said, well, what are you gonna do with a four-wheeler? Well, I'll go hunting. And
it's like you can't see or walk hardly,
well,
man.
and I
like,
thought to myself, if anybody's out for a walk in the fields, he's gonna think it's a fucking deer.
oh yeah,
And he's gonna shoot them, and then he's gonna be in prison.
and that would be that would be his shithouse luck, is that he would hit someone like 200 yards away with a rifle.
Yep.
And friggin', yeah,
Why I couldn't understand when every time he wanted to buy a gun, I'm like, why? Well, I'm gonna go hunt. No, you're not going hunting. You can't even hardly get
He
out the
got
door.
He got mad at you about that.
Yeah,
too.
he did.
Yeah.
He finally spoke up and said,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
I said, Glenn, you can barely get out of your chair, walk out to your lawnmower, and go down the street, let alone go in the fucking bush and hunt.
I know. Like,
You know, he had so many dreams, but he just couldn't do any of them. And he was gonna build a. What was he gonna build? He's gonna build a boat.
build a boat.
Yeah, like do a frame and do whatever and build a boat. And,
Yeah,
and he wanted to whittle again. He whittled when he was a kid, he said. And then he wanted to do that deer hide stuff, and I built him that little frame with all the holes in it and the rope.
that was fun throwing that out, buddy.
You're
Thanks.
welcome.
Yeah,
I
thanks.
saw you.
Friggin' fluff flying everywhere and
Yeah.
eating it and stuff. Yeah, it was
And
great,
you know
dude.
what?
Talk to you.
That-
Did you hear?
That deer pelt was not there for a long time. Files brought him that like
Oh,
a
did
couple
they?
years ago.
Not like the bird that hung out there for like.
I've been there at least 20 years.
That Squawkers was at least there for 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you finally get rid of it?
Yeah, he was the last
Oh yeah,
ride.
you evicted the last.
Yeah, he was the
that's
last
right.
squatter. Yes.
That's right. I remember that video now.
Squawkers left the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he just had so much dreams and he couldn't do any of it because he couldn't walk, he couldn't see.
Like if he had kept moving, man, he might have been.
He would have been okay.
Yeah, I don't think he would have had as many problems. Like I I harped on him and he'd get pissed off
Yeah.
at me, and
Well,
it's like,
went
dude,
from-
move.
went from his chair to the kitchen chair to the bathroom to the kitchen chair to the bathroom to the
Yeah.
kitchen chair. That's all he ever did.
Tim would tell me about his legs because I always seen him. He had pants on or a blanket.
But they were getting pretty bad, weren't
They
they?
were black.
Were they?
Picture of him with the jersey up to him.
Yeah.
You could see it up past his knees.
Oh, could you?
Yeah.
Well, she thought he was wearing pants that day, and I'm like, no, that's his legs.
Oh, Jesus.
So Lisa went up and started cleaning up upstairs. Because by the way, you're lucky that she came along because
Oh,
that
I
was even worse than what it was
I-
when you saw it.
I can imagine.
So he went upstairs. He climbed up the stairs and sat in one of the chairs. And while she cleaned, and he just wanted the company. The
That's
last
all,
5 years of
yeah.
his life, he just wanted company. He would sit. You'd think the man was 85 years old, but the stories that he had.
Yeah.
So he went up there and she found the jersey, and he's like, "Oh, that's my favorite team." And she put it on him and took the picture, and that's how that picture kind of came to be. But what people don't know is that from here down, he didn't really have any. He had some like an old pair of shorts or underwear on, but
Yeah.
from here down was just all. It wasn't any clothes. It was just black legs. They kept on telling him within 5 years both legs would have been gone.
Yeah, you end up like our grandpa did the same thing. Yeah.
But yeah, he's the last. Well, that was what? When was that? August?
What?
That he passed.
August 5th.
So like June and July, I mean, all he could do to get up and walk out to the lawnmower, and he'd have to sit there on the lawnmower for 5 minutes to catch his breath
and
do whatever. And
The summers before COVID, he was going down street all the time with the lawnmower.
lawnmower in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when COVID hit, he didn't go anywhere.
No.
And then that kind of slowed him down a lot.
well, if he got COVID, that probably would have.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would have survived that if
did
he
get
got
his
one of the
shots.
weapons. Yeah.
But he didn't. Yeah, he kind of wore a mask, but didn't wear a mask at the same time. But he would sit in the store. He'd always come and visit me at the hardware, and he'd sit in the store. I had a chair for him, and he'd shoot the shit. And he loved people. Like he'd sit there for 2 hours because in 2 hours you'd have 25 customers come in and, "Hey, Glenn, how you doing?" And they'd shoot the shit. But yeah, he didn't do that a lot in the last probably 2 or 3 months just because of he couldn't get around.
He always told me, he's like, if they ever try to take my legs, I'm just gonna kill myself. Like he said, he would just shoot himself. He's like, they'll never. He's like, I'm not gonna live like that.
Yep. Well, for the last couple of years, he really didn't have legs anyways.
Yeah.
He barely had stubs to get around on, and he did better than I thought he was gonna do. But I don't know how to say it, but just after I started coming around again, his whole outlook on everything changed. Like,
Yeah.
he wasn't an angry man anymore. He wasn't ugly. His temper was really good. All he wanted to do was laugh and talk to people. I don't know how to explain it, but it was just.
Depended on the situation.
He was just a jolly, and you think he was an 85-year-old jolly old man.
Yeah.
Just sit down. You don't have to do the ashes. I said, Glenn, you called me to come and take your ashes. He said, oh, sit down. You can do that tomorrow. And I'm like, no, I'm doing it today, but I'll do the ashes and then I'll sit down for a few minutes.
Yeah.
And all he wanted to do was shoot the shit. Visit. That's all he wanted.
Pretty boring up here, man, when it's just you and like.
And so what? About 3 years ago, I got him satellite.
Yeah.
He sat here with rabbit ears, and You couldn't see the picture.
2, 6, 7, and 11.
But you
Yeah.
couldn't see the picture at all.
Yeah.
It was snowy, but he had a little bit of sound.
Right.
And he would sit in his chair and he would listen to the sound. And so I got him satellite. I hooked it up on the back of the house, and then that quit working. So we hooked it up out here in the front and went this way. Dave Way had got a buddy of his to come and do it. And he just thought he had the world
Oh,
by his
yeah.
ass because he had satellite now. He could watch anything. He watched Forged in Fire. He like
Yeah.
some of his favorite shows, and he thought he was in heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, man, I wish you would have let me do this years ago.
Yeah.
And because he's bullheaded, he's like, oh no, I don't need satellite. Well, as soon as he got it, he was just in love.
Stubborn.
Yeah, yeah, and insisted to pay a year at a time for satellite. So we give it to him for $10 a month or whatever it was, because we had a package going on through Mums.
Yeah.
So we just said, you know what? Yeah, if you want to pay something, give me 10 or 20 bucks a month, whatever it is, and be done with it, because he just wouldn't take no or free for an answer, right? But I will say though, he changed. He changed big time. He wasn't old Glenn.
You take this. I better change the battery in the camera.
Was it beeping again?
No, I'm gonna check it though, because we've
Oh.
been yapping. It's not very loud. I don't know. It's been in there quite a while.
Oh. Doesn't last very long, right?
Maybe 2 hours, hour and a half.
Oh, really? That's it.
That's 4K, so
Wow.
takes a lot of battery.
Oh
Gonna
man, I'm
survive.
old. Get out of here.
Anybody watch it on YouTube?
Probably not.
No, it says there's 2 people.
2 people.
Yeah, 2
That's
people.
pretty- Campfire Sunday. I just heard here.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
It's
That's
too funny.
funny.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. Hi, Tina. Hi, Tim. You guys are gonna be celebrities now, eh? Yeah. Oh, get that shit off your phone.
I'll turn this down so it's not
That's okay.
echoing.
I don't care, man. It's okay.
Doesn't like hearing himself, okay?
Get stage fright, man.
I'm just trying to see who's watching.
Probably nobody, dude.
Yep.
There's a
Seattle
couple viewers.
speaker. Hello, you crazy Canucks. Thanks for welcoming us to your campfire and for helping shoot down the nonsense of our precious Canadian friends. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. What does it mean?
And then they said, did anyone keep Squawker, lovely bird?
No.
And then-
Walkers is in the dump in the sky.
And then I'm here. Howdy, hello. I have enjoyed watching your clean out project. Thank you.
Cool.
Over,
Thank you.
she says, or he says. Whoever Seattle
We
Secret.
enjoyed it too.
is.
Poor squawkers.
Poor
Bird, man.
squawkers. Yeah, okay.
Could have put it in like a shadow box, maybe.
It probably had its own formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually have hair. I don't want to get close to that, dude.
That's hot
Yeah,
still.
no kidding.
That's crazy. Did you singe your hair?
No, but when you get close, it feels like you're burning.
Yeah.
And what time did you start the fire this morning?
Were you here at 9?
We got here around
Yeah.
9, I would
Yeah,
say.
around
Probably
9.
9:30 or.
Yeah.
We didn't have it going much before when you guys got here. We just started it.
Well, we
Took a while to be there.
got here about 5 to 10 or 10 to 10.
Right. Don't let me forget these.
Nope.
That'll be
And
fun.
it started going real good about 30.
Make sure to bring oil and lighter fluid next time.
Yep.
that worked well once we got that on there.
Nah, you just need some more of that dry stuff inside.
Yeah.
Get a
Yeah.
good base going.
Yeah.
There's enough in the wood house where you could do that. Got some strap stuff left.
That pile still in there that you threw up from upstairs?
Well, we burnt about a quarter of it there, but it's covered in friggin' porcupine.
So that stuff that's over there now, pretty frozen.
Mhm.
So you got to pile it back, right?
Yeah.
So probably the next time you come, do it out back, maybe.
I think so.
Yeah.
We
And I
might
would
be able
say
to burn
just
that right in place where it is. It's right in the middle
That's
of the
what I
yard.
was saying.
That's
I
why
was
I threw
saying
it there. Yeah.
just throw some shit on it.
Yeah.
Throw a friggin' match and let her go.
Yeah. But I don't think that stuff will burn, Tim, like that punky.
Nope.
That
That-
stuff's not gonna burn.
That will if you get it hot like that and you're here for like
A
6
week?
hours.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like that'd take forever. You know,
Was that punky? Is that like really bad?
it's hard, but it's so wet. Like you know, I don't think it's gonna burn.
Well, your dad already looked at it, didn't he?
yeah, I
And it
don't.
was no good.
Well, no one's gonna throw that in a wood stove. I don't think.
No.
Like, it's just.
Take it across the frickin' road and throw it in the ditch.
I would have if it was Greg. Still, I would have asked him if I could.
Who cares? Nobody's gonna know unless they watch YouTube.
That's true. Anyone comment? You gotta tell me.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to pay for that shit to get taken away. So
Yeah. Well,
somebody's having a
it wouldn't hurt tanning and peeling too much.
yeah.
He's been pretty good to me.
Yeah, that's good. He's a good lad.
No, it's not that hot over here.
Well, you knew the last time that was it last year when Ken brought a bin for Glenn? He never charged him for it, eh?
Yeah, I think Ken was you were telling me about that. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
He says he usually does it 2 or 3 times a year with people that
Just help someone in need.
Yep, just doesn't have a whole lot of money, and of course one of those situations where like Glenn's like, no, I gotta pay him, not bringing it for free. I'm like, Glenn, let it go, man.
I'm surprised he would even let you throw anything out.
Yeah,
Well, he done all the throwing out.
he
We
did a
didn't
lot
even
of it.
come
Oh,
over
did he?
and-
I didn't do much. Him and Lisa did. But a lot of it was garbage bags that piled in the wood where the wood stove is.
Oh, right.
That and over here where you got the good stuff over here now.
Too bad Grandma didn't live a bit longer.
Yeah.
Would have kept them on the straight and narrow for a while with that stuff.
Yep. Well, we had it where he was going to start paying, like, Bill Evans or somebody the couple of dollars a week to take his garbage, and then it never happened.
Remember Ernie Gammon, the old garbage guy?
Ernie Bedard.
Oh, him and friggin' Grandpa used to sit up here and drink, man.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
He was quite the lad.
A couple of raging alcoholics is what they
Yeah.
were.
He used to live in the house beside the bakery down there.
Yeah.
where the cream was.
Remember seeing him eating raw sausages out there one day in front of the
Ew.
store. Walked in, bought him, came right out, sat on the bench, started eating them.
Wow.
And anybody nowadays that would kill them back then, never killed anybody. So you got a good immune system.
Oh, the stuff Grandpa used to eat, man. Sitting there eating an onion like an apple. and it's
I've
just-
seen people do that.
Yeah, and it's just like how.
My Uncle
it's
Norm
so,
loves
like,
to do that. Or he
I'd be,
still
like,
does.
bawling my,
Yeah.
He'd be like, ah. That friggin' pike, dude. That shit.
Pike?
Yeah, but they never cleaned them properly.
It'd be
Sit there
bones.
eating and just spitting bones out.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah. But see, back in the hard times, they used to go down the lane there in that swampy down where the cottagers are now, and they'd spear them at night with the lantern, right? And that's all they ate was friggin' pike and whatever.
I remember your Aunt Eva. Eva. Right? Eva? Or your grandma Eva.
Yeah, Eva, yep.
I remember her, but I don't remember your grandfather.
Well, he died in, I think it was 88.
Ah.
So, yeah,
So
I
wasn't
remember
14.
some stuff about him, but I don't remember like,
Okay.
oh, he was a mean old bastard, man.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Grandma, then they'd be afraid of him and stuff.
Really?
Oh, yeah, he'd get drunk and he'd just a miserable.
Not good.
Well, with diabetes, that doesn't help a lot of people's moods either.
Yeah, and he was getting really bad dementia when he'd lost his legs, he had dementia.
Both legs?
Yep.
Did, eh?
Yeah, well, did you see the videos
Yeah.
with the,
I did. I just
Yeah,
didn't
those
know
were
if
his.
it was just one leg and then he got another new leg and.
one was above the knee and one was below the knee.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So you're good, eh? No diabetes?
No,
Good for
my
you.
sugar's always been pretty good.
That's good. Just didn't know if, you inherited like Glenn did.
Well, you have to, yeah, we should be more careful. It's in both our families.
Is it?
So.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
mine-
my dad had diabetes, and then of course I've got it, and my brother, and
Oh, I didn't know you had that.
yeah, I got diabetes.
But you seem to be dealing with it very well.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
well, it's like you're healthy, you know what I mean? That's a...
See,
Oh, listen, all right.
Hey,
what- the
I
guy
am
likes Burger
healthy.
King, okay? Whatever, I'm just saying. Like,
I am
jump
healthy.
around.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, I was a type 2 diabetic, and then recently now I'm a type 1, I think, because I do take injections.
Oh, do
But
you?
yeah, I started, about 5-6 months ago on injections.
Right.
So I was taking a few units a day. Now I'm up to 104
Right.
units a day, but I am a chocoholic and I am a breadaholic.
Yeah.
So
That's the problem. It's
that is
the carbs.
the
man.
Yeah.
It's so tough giving them up.
but I'm not, my sugars aren't like 30, so yeah, like on the worst they're probably 13.
Well, I don't even think Glenn even monitored his shit.
He did.
Did he?
Well,
when I was here, man, he was just shooting the shit in his leg and being like, whatever, YOLO.
no, he had a thing and he checked his sugar and then
Did
he
he?
would give himself an injection accordingly, and
Right.
he did do that.
But he did eat healthy.
Oh God, no, he
God. He would eat whatever,
he
yeah.
ate a whole plate or a whole fucking pan of brownies.
Wow.
I know.
And then he would go, I better check my sugar. I said, Jesus, why don't you just inject that whole fucking bottle in there? You're going to need it.
Probably did.
Well, and the one time he had the one time the PSW came and he was laying on the floor and he couldn't wake up. So they called the fire department ambulance. He came. And he had finally came to, but he'd ate like 10 oranges at midnight. And then went to bed, went to sleep. Well, his sugar spiked
No kidding.
and then went down, it crashed, and then he passed out because the sugar was like 2. So then we're saying, Glenn, you can't do that. He goes, don't tell me what to fucking do. I've been dealing with diabetes for 40 fucking years.
Yeah, not properly.
And I-
yeah,
But then I
know.
said to Glenn, if you've been dealing for 40 years, I said, but why are you laying on the ground right now fucking dying?
Yeah.
Oh, I was mad at him.
Oh, he just man.
But it was another one of those, when everybody left and I went and visited him the next day, he's like, don't you fucking ever tell me what to do with diabetes. I'm like, whatever, dude. I said, and that's the day I said to him, I'm going to come here some fucking night and I'm going to find you dead.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Yeah.
I did.
Well,
Stubborn.
like I said before, you handled it a lot better than I thought you were.
Well,
Yeah.
he's a stubborn old prick. There, the bag finally went in the garbage.
Yup.
Fire.
It just committed fucking suicide. Anyway, I'm not here to get anybody upset or riled up.
Oh no, man.
We're just talking about old stubborn
I
prick
enjoy
Glenn.
shooting the shit. It's funny. Yeah, you just shake your head and laugh a bit. And stuff
I
now.
know.
I remember when Glenn first got diagnosed with diabetes. And I remember us all being in class and the teacher saying, you know, explaining what diabetes was and don't make fun of them and, you know, blah, 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 and don't treat them any different. And Glenn says, did you really? He says, well, I didn't hear that. I said, no, you weren't in the class. It was
Yeah,
before
'cause-
you come back.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't ever remember seeing them taking insulin or
No, I don't-
anything like
I
that.
think it was
but
morning and evenings, but
Yep,
I
yep.
don't really remember much.
Well,
Then
now
again,
it
I don't
was-
even know. I wasn't even really. I don't know if I was even born yet.
Yeah, you were.
I would have been. Yeah.
You were really young though.
Yeah, I would
yeah,
have.
you're only 2 fucking years difference. 3.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been. I thought it was in grade 3 or 4.
It was that young?
Yeah.
I thought he was diagnosed about 14, 15 years old.
No,
Oh, no, he had this. He had this before I started school.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We were downstairs in the class, so
Oh.
whatever grade that was, 3 or 4.
Well,
3.
there's kindergarten, 1, 2, 3. 3 was the corner one. And then 4, 5 was upstairs, and then 6.
There's
and then-
classes downstairs.
And then there were 7 downstairs.
You
Mr.
guys
Ross.
are way better than mine.
Mr. Ross was grade 7, the French teacher.
Yeah.
And then upstairs was a 7, 8, and then 8. when
Mr.
I was
Ross
there.
had an awesome Studebaker.
Yeah.
Remember that?
No, I don't
Like
remember.
Big old 60 land yacht.
It was a bit of a...
Yeah, he's
Cool.
weird.
But no, I didn't know it was that young. I thought it was in his teens.
No.
His teens is when he started having a lot of problems with his eyes.
Maybe.
That's probably
Oh,
what I remember.
that's what it was. He lost an eye in his teens.
Yeah.
That's probably what you're thinking of.
Yeah. I still can't believe the one time we were in the hotel playing pool, and he takes his eyeball out and sets it on the bar. And I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's different.
My cousin Terry that hit the news
Yeah.
when he was in his 20s. and
Wow.
He stayed with a bar. And
Take your
he
phone.
said to the guy
Oh,
who was
yeah, I'll
sitting
sit
next to somebody that he met, he says, oh, watch my
I need to
girlfriend
move
go to
closer. I'm
that.
getting chilly.
So everyone's enjoying their Sunday. We're having a good chat here.
Take his eyeball out, take it, and his alcohol. Right there.
What are you getting? Are your feet cold?
Is it cold now?
Yeah, I'm getting cold.
Getting a little chilly. See, now the sun has passed the tree again.
Yeah.
I was good for like a half an hour.
Yeah, now it's in my eyeballs.
Oh.
It's been an awesome day out here, man.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Other than like my back's destroyed.
Well,
Other than
you know
that,
what?
it's pretty good.
You couldn't have asked for a better day.
No, man, when you're sitting out in February in a t-shirt,
Yeah.
it's a pretty good day
Oh, that feels
here.
better.
Yeah.
Are you moving up, Tim?
Yeah, I feel like I'm left out. of it.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm a little segregated over here. We got all these
I
piles
feel
done
like
pretty
I got,
much.
like a disease or something.
Where's the lepers, buddy? We've all got burn holes in our clothes and chairs now.
Yep. I almost got
Look
my
at that.
penis. Look.
Go show you guys the pile. This is what we've been working on today. We've got about 3/4 of it done. So this stuff's a little too wet and frozen, but we'll hit her next time. We cut that tree down too. But it's been an awesome day. Oh, it is not.
Oh,
Do,
got 11 volts.
does that mean we have to buy you Costco chairs now? Send us a bill.
No. It's my choice to come.
I'm glad you guys came. 'Cause we need help.
Got a lot.
Yep.
This
well,
is brutal.
I felt bad that I wasn't here last week or 2 weeks ago when you did it. And I said to Tina, make sure we get over there.
Thank God Aunt Eve showed up last week. You would have came and I would have been face down in a snowbank. Like, I was getting tired, man.
Oh. Well, that wasn't last Sunday you were here, was it?
Was it? Yeah, I was, because then I got sick like the day after. I was like in bed all day.
I was supposed to go out and I ended up having to work.
Yeah. That's probably what saved you from getting that plague.
Think so? Well, yeah, because you're out here,
Probably.
you're cold, and
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but Mom got it and I had it and Clyde had it. That kid had the friggin' diarrhea for like a week from that stupid Norwalk.
that was bad. That he never had diaper rash, like when he was a baby or anything like that. But the Norwalk virus or whatever, that gave him really bad diaper rash.
How old is he?
He's gonna be 3 in April.
Got it.
She's gonna be 6.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
I didn't think she was that old.
Yeah.
She is a tiny little thing.
She is.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be like way bigger than she is.
She's just a tiny little
Hmm.
Jeez, Jason, you started late, buddy.
Yeah.
Had to wait for the right one, right?
That's
Come
right, buddy. Had to find my Xbox, woman.
Your
around.
I was wondering where he was going with the X part.
Yeah.
Huh?
You were
Why,
just
she
a
play more Xbox than you do?
not really, but we met on Xbox.
Really?
Yeah.
And where are you from?
Alberta.
It's unfortunate.
Came all the way from Alberta to Napanee, Ontario.
I did.
Wow.
Literally
To Napanee, Ontario.
Napanee,
Well,
Ontario.
a
Oh,
lot.
that's another
A
thing I
lot
wish
better
you
than
would have done.
Medicine Hat.
When you videoed, I wish you would have said what day it was.
Oh
I
yeah,
know.
that's a good point. Yeah.
Like today's Thursday, December.
Yeah, the problem is that I don't always release them on that day,
Well,
so
that's
that's
true.
why I didn't. But I'll start doing that just for you, buddy.
Well, let's just trying to figure out when
How
it
long
was.
ago?
Yeah,
You know, like there was no snow, so we're trying to figure out when did we get snow and when.
I'm only about 2 weeks ahead now. In the next week or two, it's gonna be real time. So
Yeah. Yeah, because when you said, "Oh, everybody have a good Thanksgiving weekend," I'm like, "Okay, now we know
Yeah.
where he
Yeah,
was that day."
no
Yeah.
kidding.
No, we
Yeah.
watched them all faithfully. The only ones that we haven't watched together is the last couple, just
Yeah.
cutting brush down and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I just said to Tina,
It's just time lapse stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
time-lapse stuff, cutting
Yeah.
down.
not too exciting, buddy.
Yeah.
No, we really enjoyed it.
Yep. And then starting at your house,
Yeah, trying to.
like just driving out here a little bit time lapse and coming out and then
Yeah,
doing whatever.
Yeah.
It's just something a little different. It was good. It was good to see. There's people that I like, the Heels and Randy Vaness and a few of them. They have no clue that you've been doing this, right?
Right.
we haven't said anything on Facebook to anybody or
So I've sent them the links. Randy's watched a few and whatnot. Actually, Christine messaged me today and saying, "Well, what's that link?"
Oh,
What's that link?
no,
So
I
we go have a
appreciate it,
look.
man. We're gonna put it on Facebook. I just didn't want to do anything till we get the lawyer
lawyer
stuff
stuff.
done,
Yep.
and I just you know how people are too.
Yep.
So
So did you have your contractor come out yet?
yeah,
Yep.
he came out and we chit chatted about we're gonna have to do all the sills around and
Kevin.
yep, Kevin and he's got a roof guy that'll come and he'll have to do the roof.
Yeah.
Just gonna straighten it, do the roof, and make sure it's buttoned up, and then whatever. Yeah, can't do it all at once. You'd have to be a rich man to do that. So, unfortunately,
It's gonna be a while.
yeah. I think I'm gonna leave the boards on the front, buddy.
Yep.
Try to
why not?
save them. Yep.
Yep. What about instead of scraping? What about a pressure washer?
That's what I'm gonna do. One of my followers said that's what she did with hers,
Okay.
and she's like, it's way easier. Just get a gas pressure sprayer and
Yep.
good strong one, and it'll blow most of that right off it anyways. So.
Yep.
Wonder what Dad and Bob have.
Yeah, if you know somebody that has a decent gasser,
Yeah.
because an electric one I don't think would be good enough for
Well, it all
that.
depends. I got a fire hose.
Oh yeah, bring the truck down. We'll blow her off with that, man.
Put that
Yeah.
sucker on straight stream and
It'll probably blow the
I
boards
can
right
blow
off.
the boards right off.
You want a hole here?
Yeah.
Where'd you want that garage door?
Yeah. Jeez.
We were also wondering, all the from the furnace being put in, where they put all of the ductwork or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to move that and hide it?
Yeah, I think you could put it against the wall. Todd said I should just put heat pumps in it and screw the ductwork.
Yep.
Just put one upstairs and one downstairs, and
Well, if you're going to use your main source of heat as wood again, no?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I have no idea what to do, man.
Well,
Like,
that's just it. If you think you're gonna, then that'd be great. But if not, yeah, you got to put in some sort of.
well, are you guys aren't on propane, are you? You're on pellets or
We're
wood?
on wood pellets, but we have an oil furnace, and we only use it in the spring and the fall when it's not cold enough to use pellet stove, but it's too cold to not have heat on.
Especially the damp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we run it. It only runs like, I have to say, it only runs like maybe 3 times in the night
Right.
when it's like 5-10 degrees. Even though we don't have any insulation in the walls, it's all rock and
I hear you.
dirt and whatnot. But to use a pellet stove and run the hydro for it and buy the pellets to put in it, it's just not worth it. So yeah, even if oil's $2 a liter, you know, what's it gonna take in a day? A couple of liters maybe? or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
To run it. So yeah, we've got. Before I moved in, it was oil, and then I put in the pellet stove in the kitchen, and that's the main pellets. So, because when I first moved in there, it was going to cost me over $3,000 for oil for a season.
Oh yeah, I remember being on oil heat, buddy. It's
Yeah.
expensive.
So then I did the calculations out and said, oh, $3,000, I can do pellets for $1,500.
Yeah.
So I put the pellet stove in and did pellets ever since. Now it's a lot of work. It's just like having a friggin' wood stove.
Yeah.
You gotta clean it and do whatever and buy parts for it.
Well, Todd was saying the propane's gotten really expensive. That's why he was like, "Oh, I would do heat pumps," but I really don't
What
know.
is Todd has propane, doesn't he?
I think he's got an oil boiler.
Oh, does he?
He's got in-floor heat. He's a rich man.
Ah.
Yeah, he's a rich insurance agent.
Yep. If you're watching, Todd, fuck you.
Yeah, you
Just
rich
kidding.
bastard,
Just
Steele.
kidding.
Well, I said if I ever won the lotto, or we won the lotto, that's what I would do. Is the
Oh, in-floor
Yeah,
heat
no
is
kidding.
awesome, man. Like your feet feel so good.
Yeah. But Todd's house, though, I mean, what a perfect house.
Yeah, a little 2-bed, 2-bath.
That's
It's
right.
small.
And I
and-
would have a double garage, or I'd have a bigger
Yeah.
garage, but he's got the perfect house.
Yeah.
You know, it probably doesn't cost nothing to heat it.
Well,
nothing
that's
to
what.
cool it.
Yeah, he said it's cheap. So yeah.
Yep, no, he done it right. Like, look at these people that are building these big houses.
Look at that monster up there.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
friggin' mansion on
Yeah.
the hill.
Even
Yeah.
if they have kids, so for 18 years to be fine. Then after that, they're back to 2 again.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah,
lot of
I
house
don't
for 2
get it.
people.
they've got the great big high ceilings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we've been
that's
in
the
that
first
place up
thing
here.
we said was that's going to be hard to.
It's just so inefficient having open vaulted ceilings
Yep.
like that. But I mean, it really looks nice.
Mhm.
Marla and I'll just
They
live
both
in a
make
yurt.
good money, but
Yep.
still, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Put that good money into saving. You know. save
Yep.
it up. Retire early.
Retire and travel. Then you don't got to sit here in the winter.
Absolutely. Well, even people just down from us, or up from us, I guess, are building a new house, and there's a great big old place.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's the 2 of yous, and even if you have kids, so what? And then there's 2 of yous again.
Everyone's gotten spoiled with the big houses, buddy.
I think it's just unnecessary.
We love where we are. Just we wish it was more insulated.
Yeah. Is it really old? Like it's an old farmhouse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just like this thing. There's
Yeah.
no damn insulation in it at all, probably.
There's not one lick of it because we
Yeah.
to put my pellet stove in, they had to do a big hole in the wall.
It's
It
just
was all-
bored.
It was all rocks and gravel and
Yeah.
dirt, and
Yep.
they had a hell of a time getting through it because it was like
Big rock.
big like limestone.
Oh,
rocks on the
right.
walls.
They use that in the wall, eh?
They used
Well-
whatever they could back then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The
Like
house up from us, right on the corner there, when
Yeah.
he was renovating, it was cement in the walls.
All the walls
Wow.
were cement.
Wow.
wow.
Even the interior one, like all the interior ones were all cement.
Huh?
Yeah. He's
Might
got
be-
looking nice now.
Might be cool in the summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if I had a chance to build, it'd be, you know, a small 2-bedroom, like, I don't know what you call it, a 1.5 bath or whatever, and then a nice living room, a nice kitchen with lots of covered space, or not covered space, but
Countertop.
countertop space, and a nice sized garage,
Yep.
so like a shop and a garage or whatnot, but
We both get in the kitchen because we cook our own meals because we don't eat the same, and we're
Oh,
always
sometimes
bumping
we do.
into each other.
Yeah.
you'd only eat healthier than, you know.
yeah.
I'm
I don't
eating
know,
French
buddy.
fries and like chicken or whatnot, and she's over here having like, I don't know, mushrooms and stir fry and all this bullshit, and I'm just like, what the?
Well,
That
we
sound,
do the
that I
same
was gonna
thing.
say that sounds exactly like us.
We
Like
do
I'm
the
eating
same
pizza
thing.
and French fries, and she's eating sushi or something. Like, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't make sushi.
Not sushi all the time, but
Yeah.
Oh.
you know, weird ethnic shit that I wouldn't eat.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah, usually it's 2 different meals. Well, even last night. What did we have last night?
You had boneless chicken.
Oh yeah, the boneless bites that were on sale at Walmart.
And I had wings and a salad, and you had fries.
Fries, boneless. Yep. They're good. Obviously you like wings, no?
Oh yeah.
Walmart's got their Jane's wings on sale
Oh,
right now. Regular
right.
$16.97 on for $6.97.
Wow.
They had a few of them there in the store, but the boneless bites is what I like.
Same here, 'cause I'm lazy.
Yeah, I love the boneless
Yeah,
bites
which is
'cause
sad.
I find that there's too much work in
Yeah, that's what I
into the
mean.
wings,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Some
I'm a-
little food, too much work.
I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you.
But anyways, they're regular $16.97 on for $6.97. But Walmart only got in like 10 boxes,
Of course.
so I had to go over to No Frills. They had them on sale, but $2 more.
Mm.
Still a good deal, but there's not a lot in the boxes.
Do you buy much at the Tamworth store down here?
Oh, a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
You know, we can't afford to buy a bunch, but there. You know what? I'll never say nothing bad about the store. I'll never complain about the prices because it's very.
Oh yeah, at
convenient
least
when
if you
get-
need something, it's
Yep.
still there. 'Cause
You know, for instance, I bought a can of pea soup for $5.69,
oh my lord.
but I needed it because I wasn't feeling well and I needed soup. And let me tell you, pea soup does not taste like pea soup anymore. It's way different now.
I couldn't eat that. I don't like
Me either.
peas.
I loved pea soup growing up, but now it's just changed. It was like Kraft Dinner. Kraft Dinner changed.
So did Chef Boyardee,
Yes,
and
it
that
did.
kills me.
Yes.
It's so watery now. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's
Yep.
weird compared to the old stuff.
Well, the Kraft Dinner, they took all the preservatives out of it and made it taste or made it healthier, but it tastes shitty.
I
Yeah.
know. Needs that MSG.
That's
It
right.
gave it the stank.
So now I buy Annie's.
Yeah.
Annie's Kraft Dinner, and it actually tastes like the old Kraft Dinner used to. But yeah, no, the store's convenient. I'll never say nothing bad about them. Yeah, we could never shop there for a whole.
Oh,
a whole
it's too
grocery
much.
list.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd be, you know, $200 versus, you know, $120
Yeah.
anywhere else. But that's good.
That was our big event. I always went every Saturday with Grandma down there. Not to that one, but
Yeah.
Hartons, I guess it was back then or
Yeah.
whatever.
We used to shop there all the time too.
Yeah.
Well, and you knew Glenn had a big blow up with them too, eh?
Aunt Eve was telling me, but he got mad at her and talked to her when
Yep, because
she sided with the store.
she was just trying to calm things down and say, "Oh, Glenn, you know, whatever," and he's like, "No, you know, I could see his point, but I could see their point too."
Yeah, I
right?
mean, it's you have to be reasonable. Like, I mean,
Yep. But in his defense, they never posted a limit.
yeah, oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
So he, you know, him on a disability, when something's on sale, he bought it.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, you can't buy any more than 6 packs." He's like, "Fuck, I'm gonna buy everything I can." And they didn't like it. Big fight.
Oh shit.
And then he never went back there again. He had Lisa do all the shopping. But yeah, I tried to talk to him. I said, "You can't be mad at your Aunt Evelyn."
And that's when he come out with, I don't want to be a burden to anybody.
Yep.
I don't want anybody stuck in the middle of any argument.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is kind of dumb, but whatever.
I still think though he went down there the odd time and used the bank machine.
Did he?
It was the only spot that had an ATM.
Oh, after the
Yeah.
bank closed, yeah.
Then the gas station closed down the street there a few years back, and he was kind of screwed there for his gas because he would bring his trailer on the back of the lawn tractor, and
Right.
he'd fill up a couple cans of gas and bring it home, and then they closed down, and he's like, "I don't know what I'm going to do," and I said, "Well, I can get you gas over in Aaronsville."
Yeah.
So I did that every couple weeks for him. So he had to have the premium. Had to have the good shit for his lawnmower.
Well, yeah.
And what he didn't know is I never got him premium.
No, I know, right? Yeah, I know.
And I'd say, "How's the lawnmower working, Glenn?" "Oh, great," you know, and never got him premium. I always got him regular.
I've never
because
put premium in mine, man. It runs like a top. I don't know.
got premium last week at Canadian Tire because they were out of regulars and they were giving it away for regular price.
Yeah.
My truck went, "Huh? What the hell is this shit?"
Can't
Yeah.
see that many people buying premium unless it's for a boat or something. Like we have to put it in that, but
I used to buy it for all my like lawnmower and generator and chainsaw and stuff like that, but you know what? I just put the additive in it so it doesn't go bad.
yeah, the destabilizing stuff or whatever. Yeah.
Another person commented on your video.
No, Tina's getting texted. Well, I guess we can probably put that out, Tim.
It'll be a while.
Yeah, we'll spread it out a little bit and let it do its thing. And take that loop. Let's move this out a little bit and get some of the wet into it. Put some snow on it, I guess. I don't know.
I'm tired of balls.
Spread it out and then put some snow on it.
That's fine. Green Mile. Ever watch that movie?
A long time ago,
Yeah.
buddy.
It's funny because I said this morning, Tina said she was exhausted, and I said, "I'm tired," and then I went, "I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. I'm tired, balls." And then now she finds it on Facebook. Somebody posted it.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did. I'm on the memory.
Oh, it's one of your memories.
There
only,
it's out.
only 600 more?
Yeah.
Give or take, yeah. Well, just drive by at 11 and see if the house is
No.
still here.
Oh, it'll still be here.
I know.
I told you, with all that electrical shit that Glenn did, and if it's still standing, it'll be here forever.
Yep.
Those extension cords that went downstairs that all the coons ate up.
Oh my God, that was insane, man.
Did you pull one of them up though? Did you pull the black one up?
I pulled I think the red one.
But it was all chewed.
Yeah.
Is there another one that was that went down in
There might. I didn't actually pull them all the way out. I just they're
Okay.
on. There's no power to them, but
Because the guy that put the pump in, the Noller guy that lives down the street, the plumber, he left Glenn that black one, I think the color was, and he said, when Glenn gets one to put there, let me know. I want that one back. I'm like, yeah.
good luck with that, pal.
I said to him, I said, I don't think you're getting that one back.
You don't know him very well. Oh man.
When you came back, how much was left in the bin from the first fire?
Maybe a quarter.
So it kept burning then.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. That'll probably like smolder all night. Though.
Well,
No
I'm
way.
here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Can you watch the cameras real time or can you only see it when it takes a
It just
picture?
those ones. It's just when they go off. Yeah. Can't afford those high end ones. Then.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in real estate?
Since 2016, I guess. Some point there. Around there? Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
We're going on 7 years
Six,
now.
7 years, yeah.
What did you do before that?
Well, I worked at Center Street Auto Sales. Yeah. Just cleaning up cars and doing body work and that kind of crap. I think that's why my back's fucked up. You've been over all day?
Yep.
I went there looking for vehicles years ago.
Did you? Probably back when the Joho guy owned it.
I don't know who owned it, to tell you the truth. They had this pure red, I don't know what the hell it was, a little, like a CRX or a little small SUV with the tire on the back of it. And the whole fucking thing was one color, just red from front to back. And I'm like, that is ugly.
Probably one of those stupid Isuzu rodeos. or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we sold a shitload of those.
But it was
They were
ugly. And I'm just like, who would ever want to buy something like that?
Those were the most unreliable car, man.
I was always told to stay away from anything that had like CRX or CRS or something like that on the end of the title.
Right.
Yeah. Mechanic friend told me that.
Man, it was so busy there when I first started. Sold about 40 cars a month into that place. It
Wow.
was wild back then.
Crazy. Is it? Well, that's one way to get rid of all the snow in the yard.
Yeah.
If you only had another shovel.
Oh, there's one in the truck.
There-
Yeah, there's two in the truck. It doesn't matter.
well, that backfired. Oh, the truck's locked though.
Tailgate's down.
Tailgate's down.
It's not locked anymore. Sure, this is good entertainment for you.
I love it. Can't wait to watch it.
Gotta get this done so I can go get my Burger King.
Oh my god.
Getting your hunger going.
Yes, sir.
Normally eat it there or to go?
We'll take it home for the kids. And
Oh yeah.
we told Mom we'd bring her some shit to watch for the kids.
Nice. Does she live with you guys?
Yeah.
We made our
really?
basement into like an in-law suite.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
Oh, there's your beat.
yeah, that's do an outro when I leave.
I did not know that too.
Yeah. She's got her own,
Babysitter.
Yes,
her
sir.
own
I
kitchen
love it.
down there. She's got, yeah,
Yeah, it
2
was a
bedrooms.
big renovation when we bought that place.
Yeah.
And where do you live?
Just up by the golf course, just past at the top of the hill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your last video, it kind of showed your outside of your house. It showed the road and whatnot. And,
Yeah, we're
and
just
I was thinking you were over by the hospital somewhere.
no.
Nope.
We like where we are. We're outside of town, buddy. So.
Yeah.
On the left?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
If
2
you're heading
houses
out of
down from
town,
the
we're on the
school.
left. Yeah. 2 down from the school. We're the second one from the school.
And I bet you don't even golf.
Nope.
Screw the golf, buddy.
Close to school, but out of the village, out of the town.
And our daughter doesn't even go to that school
Oh, really?
because they didn't have French immersion.
Ah, so that's Prince Charles.
Yeah.
Where's your pet bunny rabbit that was out back? Come on, it should be around.
I think it's in that big pile of wood. Lives in it.
Yeah.
Hope they're not staying in there.
We did see it. I did see it on the video, eh?
Did ya?
When you said, "Oh, I think that was a bunny rabbit." I seen something scurry.
Yeah. That's a those and squirrels in that pile.
Yeah.
Well, you did say that shovel was going to come in handy this winter.
So I left it here.
Put some more wood on that. I'm getting cold.
You can sit in your car if you like. I'm old.
You say that a lot.
Oh man. This manual labor's for the bird.
Well, I'll tell you, you've done a lot more around here than I thought you would get done.
Yeah.
No, like I'm serious, like inside and out. Because I came one day and I cut some of that shit out back. Yeah, that was me.
Who was it?
I cut some of that shit out back because it was in the way of the satellite
Oh right, yeah.
and whatnot. And from that little bit that I did, took me hours. And it seemed that
Yeah.
when you came and did your thing, I mean, yeah, I know some of it was time lapse and whatnot, but
I'd say it's probably been put in a couple weeks of just cutting shit
Yep.
down.
yep.
Yeah.
But just the amount of shit you've done inside, you know, per room. You know, even though you squirreled a lot and went to this room and then went to that room and then went upstairs to
Yeah,
that
I
room.
know.
I'm overwhelmed. I said, yes, I can feel what it's like in his head.
Yeah.
Well, you've done a lot here. You really have.
I think the hard part's over now, buddy.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Well, just the disgusting most of that. That was the tough part.
Yep. But I think the rest of it, tearing, you know, whatever you have to tear apart, whether it be the floors or the walls and doing whatever, I think you're in for some hard work here coming up.
Oh, I'm sure the wood house is gonna be the worst with all that friggin' shit in there,
Yeah.
like the animal shit. It's gonna suck.
And you know, one thing I was always surprised about, there's actual breakers in there, and not.
I know. I
glass
can't
fuses.
believe it. There's not knob and tube
I
wiring.
don't know
and-
when that got changed.
I don't know either.
Because it's been like that for as long as I came back.
Yeah.
I don't know why or when it got changed.
So you need to be able to open that window up there so you can just chuck the shit out the window.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think the only way that's gonna open is with a rock.
This window.
The end of the woodshed. You know, so the
Oh,
colors
upstairs.
come out of there.
Oh. Yeah. Good luck.
Especially when he doesn't want to walk across that part of the wood.
Yeah.
The floor.
Is that good enough?
I think it's great.
I think that's fine.
You missed a spot. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
You take your shoes off and walk through that bare feet, and you tell me if it's good enough.
You could run across that anyways. Those voodoo people do that.
Yes, I'm ready to go, and then Jason can do his wrap up and.
Yeah, well, I'll get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
set this up here.
Marla.
Oh yes.
Almost 3 o'clock.
Woo.
Can you carry me to the car?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, there's were you out back today? Was there lots more snow than out front?
It's about the same as like there.
Yeah.
Half a foot.
Just whether to know I have to bring boots next time.
You'll want to wear boots, buddy. My gloves are soaked.
Yep.
Don't forget your gloves, buddy.
What?
You can. Here, I'll turn
Well, I can take it. I brought it down.
Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna get out of here. The full video will be up in a couple weeks. We have a bunch of editing to do, all Tim's swear words and stuff.
Fuck you.
So, anyways, peace. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.